I've blown it for you.
Right, well, we've only just started. Plenty of time to make up. Simon and Wendy, your first question is coming up. And to illustrate it perfectly is a textbook piece of impulsiveness from Twickenham in 1982. Just keep your eye on the ball.
This is why I feel that Australia...
Just a sudden whim. 3 minutes took me to decide it.
Most people just clap and cheer, though, don't they?
Well, I was whistling, shouting and clapping.
Did you regret it afterwards?
Yeah, of course I didn't. I don't regret it now. There's nothing to regret.
How often do you do things that take your friends and family by surprise?
Certainly don't do that.
Go on, Wendy. To you, Wendy.
Just across the centre of the stage here. A, never. With me, what you see is what you get. B, now and again. I like to shock them once in a while. C, all of the time. They know to expect the unexpected from me.
I am, I think, fairly impulsive.
Okay.
I already think the answer's C.
What, before knowing who it is? So, how often are the stars unpredictable?
I'm quite predictable and boring, so that would be A.
Well, I like to be a little bit unpredictable, but not all the time. Yeah, I love surprises. Let's go for option B.
Nothing I do would surprise my friends anymore. They never know what to expect from me. C.
Oh, Abby, I suspect never a truer word. Anyway, what did actor Brian Blessed say?
I would imagine he'd be quite impulsive and take, you know...
Told you the answer's C. There's no point in discussing it.
All right, C. Let's have a look.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they never know what I'm going to do next. I'm either going to make a film about going to Mars, or I go to Mount Everest, I go to the North Pole, I go to the South Pole, go to the equator, go to the Lost World. So it definitely is C.
There you are. OK, so 1 point to you. Anthea, your question next. Take a look at this jaw-dropping moment from a 1998 edition of City Hospital, because cameramen just can't help acting on impulse.
Can the surprise please come forward?
What are you doing?
It's a bit of a surprise for you. Now, this is Carl, our cameraman, who, of course, you met on the show, didn't you? Yeah, and he wanted to come in because it was the second to last show. So, actually, I'll tell you what, shall I take the flowers? How you doing, Carl? You all right?
Very well.
All right, how are you doing, Yvette?
I'm very well.
All right, the reason he's here is because it's nearly the end of the series, this series, and he wants me to move aside because there's something he'd like to say to you.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Nor can I. In the past few months, you've shown me a love I've never known. And in fact, you've given me the world. And I would like to spend the rest of my life trying to give it back to you.
Oh, God.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I'll marry you. Oh, my God.
I'm getting slightly tearful, I can't help it.
Fiona, I only ever watch the news when you're on it. I've been wanting to say this for many years. Will you marry me, Fiona?
No, I won't give you extra points.
Take me! Take me! We love you.
Clear off and neither of you can win. But I'll keep the jockeys, yeah?
Well, you know.
Some people will do anything to get extra points.
Does it work?
No. When did you last make a spur-of-the-moment romantic gesture? We're not counting that, that's for sure. To someone. A, over a year ago, unless you count cleaning out the garage. B, within the last 6 months. C, in the last 2 weeks.
I bought my husband an air-to-air missile as a surprise, and I thought that was really romantic.
Cue the tumbleweed.
OK, just run that past me again.
OK, I saw it in a shop. It was from a Phantom jet, and it was an air-to-air missile, and I thought, that is fantastic. And it was chrome and huge. And it's sitting in our lounge. The man who I bought it off said to me, it's absolutely fine. We have taken the brains out of it. But apart from that, it's completely intact.
Is that your husband or the missile?
That is a truly jaw-dropping moment. Right. Whatever our stars say, it's not going to be half as interesting as that. But let's hear what they had to say anyway.
I have to say A, over a year ago. That's very sad, isn't it?
This year was my silver wedding anniversary, so I said to my husband, I said, why don't we do something special? So what did? We went to Barbados and watched the cricket, the World Cup cricket, so that's pretty romantic, isn't it? So that's in the last 6 months, B.
I make a cup of tea for my wife every morning. Surely that's romantic. C.
Oh, that's very nice. But what did Yorkshireman Dickie Bird say?
I think Dickie Bird's a lovely man, so I think that he would be quite romantic in his own way.
What way would that
well, I
be?
think that the sort of, you know, he'd make his wife breakfast in bed, maybe. I don't think he'd, you know, buy her an air-to-air missile or anything like that. But let's go for in the last 2 weeks with Dickie Bird.
C. All right, let's have a look.
Blimey, I'm nearly 75 now. It's been that long, so I'd go for A.
You know, he's got that kind face, and you think, oh, he's going to be lovely. How wrong can you be?
Oh, he's lovely.